Oh, what up? Hey guys. Actually, I don't know if the microphone's hooked up. I hope they have the microphone hooked up. But I'm at work. I got like 15 minutes. So I'm working on another YouTube video for tomorrow's post. I was out vlogging today and I was just using using basics today. I was just using my Joby tripod and my newer $10 little grip handle. Super simple setup. Maybe see if I can just show you guys. Hang on. Let's just show you guys my setup that I use for vlogging today. Super simple. Hang on. Let's see. Let me flip the camera. Let me know how the signal's coming in, guys. If it's coming in good, can you guys see me? Audio sound clear? So, my newer $10 little handle here, and then I had the Joby tripod on the bottom. And then today I've been using my wireless mic system because I told you I broke my microphone. So today's vlog was all shot on just this setup here. Very, very simple. So I'm trying to get back to the basics here. Let's see, let me get you guys back. I thought we had some messages coming in here. And let's get this level. Okay, we got some questions. What up, guys? House of Players. Hello from Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas. What's up, guys? I miss Vegas. I haven't been to Vegas in a while. Neto, what up? How's it going? How's it going? Hey, Pat, you live in Japan? Always. Yes, I am. What's up, Pat? Smash the like button. Smash the like real quick. Thank you. Yes, guys, smash and share this video if you guys are, if you guys are up to it. So clear. It's clear? We got a good signal? Everything looks okay? Sir, how are you? I'm doing good, Games. How are you? How's the sound? How's the signal? You work or at school? I guess both, I guess. Yeah, no, I'm at work. I'm gonna have a little lunch break here. So I'm sitting here getting ready to start editing the next video for tomorrow. I did a vlog today on my way to school. Hang on, guys. Did a little vlog on my way to school today. I had to take the train. It's freaking raining outside. Let's see if I can show you guys that too. Raining, can't tell from there, but yeah, so no bicycle today. But it's nice when I don't ride the bicycle because it gives me a chance to do some vlogging. And I've been reading a book about compositions, how to composite shots and not composite, but composition, get better composition in your shots. So I was trying to do some of that today. I was using Filmic Pro, so I'm gonna start editing some of that up. What's up? Where are you now? I'm at work. Where are you now? What do you teach, mate? I teach English. I teach English here in Japan. Come out to Vegas. I always tell my buddies, you remind me, I was a big fan of your work. Thank you very much. You guys just had the, I think MBS or some very big trade show you guys just recently had in Vegas. A lot of YouTubers were out there. I would love to go out there and do that. That would be fantastic. Your videos are awesome. Thank you, thank you. I have a Samsung Galaxy S8. What would you recommend as the best video app? Thanks, Andy in Australia. Australia's in the house. You have the 8, I'm using the S7. As far as what I use to record a lot of my videos right now, I've been using Filmic Pro like the last month. I am still having some issues. Sometimes when I notice when I'm recording with Filmic Pro, it like will be recording and then I get all this kind of stuttering. But I notice if I take my phone and put it in airplane mode, it alleviates that, I guess, because it's trying to process stuff. So that's another tip, guys. Put your phone in airplane mode if you can, and you'll have a little bit smoother recording when you're trying to do video. The processor, it won't be working so hard. But I use that. I use KineMaster to do editing. But recently, if you guys have tuned into my Instagram, and I've just signed up for Snapchat. I've been using VUE. I've been using that recently just because I'm just editing on the go. I'm editing on my phone and it's just quick and easy, and they have a lot of really cool, color grading effects and it's just clean and simple, and I can get stuff done like really fast in there. So I've been using that to do my Insta stories and my Snapchats. I just posted another one on Instagram today, which I edited all on my phone a little bit prior to this video, just using the View and Filmic Pro. I've been recording a little bit more now in vertical mode, just because I'm being lazy. And you know, in View, you can also edit like that, so it works out pretty well. Let's see what other questions we got here. Let me back up. What's up? I'm at home now. Very good. I wish I was at home too. Yes, the NBA. Yes. Yeah, that was Zhiyun hit me up to see if I can go out and do like a little speaking and stuff. I couldn't do that. And there's going to be another show here in Japan. They asked me to do out in Tokyo. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make that either. It's just school, man. It's just so tight. I can't get days off here. It's very hard. Damn, it's common to see a lot of foreign teachers in Japan teaching English. There is also one at my college here. Yep, it's needed. They need lots of English teacher in a lot of the like Korea, and then also Japan, China. They need a lot of English teachers because English here is taught second language. Like everybody in school here learns English from elementary school all the way through high school. Unlike in America, like I didn't have to learn a foreign language. I could just basically take like music or art class or something, which I did. So, but here they all have to take English. So they're very, very into studying English here. So there's a lot of opportunities for English teachers out here. If you're willing to track all the way on the side of the world. What else do we got? What should I do for soundproof recording for music? I have recorded through it and cut so many noise. As far as recording like in a studio environment, you might need to do some sound installation. I did another video, you can check on my list there. I had some sound pads. I did a sound installation inside my bathroom because that's the only place I can basically do it. But I go in my bathroom and do overdubs or voiceovers sometimes, and then I put them all in there, and it made a big difference and knocked down a lot of the reverb and stuff. What should I do for sound? Okay, I already get that. Can I do time lapse with my phone? My phone is a Galaxy A7 2007. A7, I don't know what the A7 is. That's like an S7. On my S7 I have hyperlapse. I can do hyperlapse through there. Before on my Sony, it didn't have any type of time lapse, but I found an app. Man, I can't think of the photo app that I was using before then. There was a photo app that allowed me to actually take interval times with the photo, so I can use that. And then I had to bring that back into my computer and bring it like into Adobe Premiere or something to turn it into a time lapse. But there's a couple of apps out there. You should check in the App Store that are, some are free that you can use to do time lapse. But other than that, on my Samsung here, I just use hyperlapse if I wanted to do a time lapse. Okay, what app do you recommend for editing videos on an iPhone? Thank you. Man, an iPhone. I had a couple of companies reached out to me about trying some iPhone apps, but I don't have an iPhone, so I really don't know. My wife has an iPhone, but she doesn't do any filming or anything like that. So I really don't know if KineMaster is also on the ISO platform. I would try that. That's one of my favorite apps to use as far as if I had to edit on the phone, just because it runs linear like how it does on Adobe Premiere. So that's one of my favorite go-to apps. And then check View if you're like not want to get into serious editing, but just wanted to edit something really quick on your phone. VUE, you can try that out. I've been using that app. And like I said, if you check my Instagram stories, I used all that to do my edits, just quick and easy, and you can get the job done. It's all about the shots, If you set the shots up proper and get them good, and then when you take them to like an app like View or KineMaster and you cut them, it works good. And try to stay away from using some of the built-in transitions, guys. That's the one thing. The transitions will kind of make you got to think about when you watch movies. They don't use these gimmicky type transitions when they're doing movies. A lot of them are cuts, or dissolves. So you got to think about that when you're trying to edit your video and you want to make it look, a little bit cinematic. You can try that, but Yeah, of course, if you want to try to go for like, the super transitions and all that stuff, that's great. You can do that. But a lot of the cool transitions that are being done today are being done in Adobe Premiere or Adobe After Effects or Final Cut or something like that. A lot of just the little free apps are kind of just gimmicky, so I try to stay away from them. You've noticed most of the time right now, the only thing I really kind of use is the zoom transition. I like that one. But when I use the zoom transition, I'm trying to use it. And for example, if I'm zooming in on a tree, then I will zoom to a leaf, something that's connecting the zoom other than just zoom to this, zoom to that, zoom out to this, zoom out to that. Try to connect the shots, and that's another thing, continuity between shots, kind of, trying to make the shots make sense. There's a reason for zooming. Why are you zooming into the tree? To zoom in on this bug, something like that. Sir, which device do you use for recording and editing software? At home, I use the Adobe Cloud service. That includes Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Premiere, Adobe After Effects, Adobe Lightroom, Adobe Audition. It's like $50 a month. It took me a long time to save up for that, but before I was doing that, I was using HitFilm. HitFilm is free. You do have to sign up for HitFilm, and then they will send you an email, and you do need to basically authorize your email. Excuse me, and you can use HitFilm for free. Now, HitFilm also has a lot of other options you can add on. There's like a color grade packing and other types of stuff, more sound plugins, but it's free. It's also a little bit like After Effects, guys. It's like Adobe Premiere and After Effects put into one program. It's fantastic, guys. I always tell people, if you're gonna start editing on your computer, HitFilm. Start off with HitFilm. It's fantastic. There's lots and lots and lots of tutorials on YouTube for HitFilm. That's what I started off on. My first 6 months of vlogging were all filmed and edited inside of, not filmed, but edited inside of HitFilm. And then when I finally had the money and saved up the money, I started I signed on to the Adobe Cloud service. And, just for me, I like Adobe. So some people like Final Cut. Final Cut is extremely expensive. But Adobe is also very expensive, but they just recently in the last, 5 years changed their system to where people can just pay monthly, instead of trying to pay $2,000 for a program. Now you can just basically pay a monthly fee, and every time the program's updated, you update it. It's already updated too for free. So that's fantastic. Because in the past, I had friends who bought an Adobe Premiere, and then 2 years later, Adobe Premiere makes a new version, then you got to spend another $2,000 to buy that. That's ridiculous. It's just crazy. So, if you can afford it, save your money up, get the Adobe Cloud subscription, and you can kind of pick and choose what you want. If you just want to use a Premiere and a Photoshop, I think you can there's like different types of sets. Or if you're just all about photography, you can do Adobe Lightroom and Adobe Photoshop, and you don't even have to worry about Adobe Premiere and stuff. So check that out, guys. Addicted to music. Hey, what's up? I have an EOS M. Please tell me how to setting picture profiles to get cinematic. That's funny you say that because today I had mine too. I was going to shoot some B-roll of me filming the vlog, but it started raining, so I didn't want to take the camera out, but I brought the camera with me today. For those of you who don't know, I do use, I bought this last summer. It is a Canon EOS M. It is their first mirrorless camera. You can probably grab this on eBay for like $200, without the lens. I found mine on Amazon used for $225 with the lens. It was a great deal, so I grabbed it. Again, it doesn't have a flip up screen on this one, but that's okay for me because I have an external monitor that I put on here on top. It works good. I do shoot in a flat profile. I shoot in the Technicolor profile that I loaded in. If you search on Google Technicolor profile Canon, you'll find you can go to their website and download the profile. It shows you how to install it and everything. That profile is a flat profile, so everything looks kind of grayish. I use that, throw it into throw it into Adobe Premiere, and then I can do some color grading on it, and that kind of helps me to get some looks. It does shoot 24 frames, it shoots 30 frames. It does shoot slow motion, but it's cropped in. It's like 1280 by 7. I don't hardly ever use it. The slow motion right now, that's another question. People were asking me, one guy was, oh, you should slow this down and do a little bit slow. Guys, every time I watch videos on YouTube right now, almost every video is like in slow motion. So, I mean, I love slow motion, don't get me wrong, but I just feel right now slow motion is just being extremely used a lot because of basically these new DSLR cameras, the new Sony, the mirrorless cameras, they can do like 120 frames at HD. That's just crazy. That's fantastic. So everybody's using it. So I'm just, I'm all about kind of just doing my own thing. I like the slow motion, but I'm just trying to get away from slow motion right now. I can tell a story without slow motion. I don't really need it. And then when I do need it, I can use it, but I really don't use it. If I do slow motion, I use my cell phone. My Samsung does 120 frames of slow motion. I use that, but I lose some control of contrast and exposure when I film in the 120 frames. So that's why I hardly ever use it, because if everything is really too wide or too overexposed, I can't adjust it. So I just shoot in 60 or 24 because I have full control on my phone. I can put it in manual mode and control the ISO. I can control the exposure and stuff. And that's more important than just that one shot of 120 frames. I want my video to look good. So I try to get it as best exposed in the camera. Okay, let me see here, guys. I got a couple more minutes here. Let me see. Where was I? I think I lost where I was. Okay, Canon AMS. Can you please show me how can I edit on KineMaster? Definitely check my playlist. I have a playlist of just filming and editing on my cell phone. And again, you can just check on that. And I haven't done a proper tutorial on how to edit in KineMaster. But again, dude, my fingers are really big, guys. So when I'm using the phone, like, it's very hard to edit on the phone. So I really don't like it. And as much as I would love to do it, I just don't do it because it's so hard for me to try to press buttons on the phone. And it's just, I'm a mouse guy. I need a mouse. Give me a mouse. Okay. Let's see. We got a lot of comments in. I don't know, what time is this? It's 2 o'clock my time here in Japan. This seems like a good time to start to do live feeds because I get a lot more questions. Sometimes when I film or do a live feed earlier in the morning, I feel like there's less people for some reason. I don't know, but it's just me. Okay, I forgot where I was at. What is the best editing software for Android? I like KineMaster. Any other software other than After Effects for editing on the PC? Check out HitFilm. I like it. It's free. FL Studio made mobile for audio. How do you fix the autofocus problem in the Zhiyun app? Think about the Zhiyun Play app. While using the app, it bump focuses. Yeah, because actually, if I use the Zhiyun Play app, I use it in manual mode. I don't use auto. You got to try manual mode. And recently, when I'm using my Zhiyun, my gimbal, I'm using right now. I've been filming with Filmic Pro right now, just because I have control of exposure. I have control of focus. I need control, manual control, guys. Manual. That is where I'm at. So I don't really use too much auto stuff. Does what shooting? Okay, hang on. Lost where I was at. Okay, hello, bro. Hello. KineMaster, use filter 3 and letterbox with some slow motion. Welcome to cinematic. Good. Hey man, love your work from India. Thank you very much. Does it shoot 4K? Does what shoot 4K? This phone does shoot 4K and 2K, but I rarely use it because if I record in 4K and you don't have a 4K TV or a 4K device, you're not seeing it in 4K. So I don't do 4K. Plus 4K is just so hard on my laptop to try to edit 4K. James, what's up, James? I have been using FSDC it does the job, just using LUTs. There is no plugin possible to store my grading. Storing grading, yeah, I think you mean Visco. I don't know that you meant to say Visco there. Visco does, if you guys are at X member, you can bring your videos into Visco and do some color grading on there too. And VUE, guys, check that app out, man. You can do they got like some really cool color profiles in there. Do you use any transition packs for After Effects? No, I don't. I just don't want to pay for them. And two, I don't. Like I said, I'm trying to get back to basics, guys. Simple cuts and dissolves. And a few zoom transitions, that's about it. But I'm really like, I like cinema. I like the cinema style, and the doing the montages. That's probably where I would use all those kind of gimmicky transitions. But again, I'm just trying to pull away from what everybody else, the Sam Kasha, or whatever his name is, and all these big time YouTubers. That's them, and I'm not them. So I'm trying to get my own style. I'm trying to dig my own niche, and mine is trying to be cinematic, trying to be movie-like using the cell phone. So that's kind of where I'm at with that, with the transitions right now. What are these things behind? What are these things behind me? Oh, this is a big sound rack here. Power amps, mixers, stuff like that. I do an English class for a bunch of kids and moms, and I have music playing and we're being super fun and stuff like that. So I use all that equipment there. Do you use any lenses for your mobile? Currently, no. I was just using my stock lens on my Samsung. I occasionally do use a macros lens, and I have one other lens here. Into my bag of goodies. I use, where is it at? I got this lens here I've been using, which is pretty cool. It's a zoom lens. If you guys saw the last video I posted on YouTube in the park, I used this here. And it's not a very expensive lens at all. Like, I think you can get it for like 16 bucks or 17 bucks. I made a video, check in the links down, well, not in this link, but check the playlist. There's a video about me using this lens. It's a 12 times zoom lens, and it also it has a focus ring here. So I clip this onto my phone. Actually, let's see here if I can just do this really quickly. Hang on. Hey, what up, guys? But this little thing is pretty cool, dude. Like, at first I was like, really, is this gonna work? Yeah, it works. It works pretty good. It does, like, again, the field of view in the Samsung is really wide, so you will get on the edges, you'll get this dark color. But when I put it into Premiere, I slightly zoom the video in, or scale it larger so you don't see that, and it works out fine. It's a very cool lens. It gets a different, interesting, different type of look. So, yeah, it works out pretty good. I use that, but other than that, I don't really use too many lenses. Okay, where was I? I was the 20th subscriber, addicted to music. Thanks, bro. Yeah, you were there for a long time then. Hey, Patrick. Hey, what's up? What's up? Are there any cheap substitutes for a gimbal? It's very expensive from where I live. Yeah, I feel you. The gimbals are still kind of pricey. Zhiyun is actually one of the cheapest ones around. That's like quality. I think right now you can still probably get this Smooth Q4 for almost $100 online. But if not, I have seen a couple of like, I have a video where I use a glide cam or a steady cam. Steady cam, it was like about $60. And it's no electronic gimbal parts inside of it. Sorry guys, I'm getting all these warnings here. I gotta get ready to go back to work shortly here. So yeah, a glide cam. Check out in my playlist, in the Movie Maker playlist, there's a video where I do the glide cam. That was what I was using before I got a gimbal, and you can get some really cool shots with that too. Thanks, brother, for the info. Love you from Bangladesh. Bangladesh in the house. Thanks. My channel, Tech Boss, is not growing. Please tell me how it will grow. Tech channel, I don't know if you just started and you've only been doing it for 1 year. Trust me, it's not long enough. There's other YouTubers that started where I started too, and some of them are like, honestly, I probably started about the same time Peter McKay did. He's like at 1 million plus. I'm barely at 50,000. That's just the way it goes, guys. You gotta just keep grinding. It's all about keep grinding, and don't even look at those subscribers in the beginning. The first solid year, I didn't really start concerning myself about my subscribers until I passed 10,000, and then I was kind of like, oh, okay, because once you pass 10,000, you can do monetizing. Up to then, just focus on making good quality content. Just dig deep, and just if you don't like what you're doing, then it's not going to work for you. You gotta like I like making videos, guys. I will do this. If YouTube went away, I'll still be trying to make videos. I won't be posting them anywhere, but I'll still be making videos. So that's the biggest thing. If you like doing your tech channel and your tech review, you just got to keep grinding, man, and just try not to focus on that, on the subscribers. Try not to focus on the views. Just focus on your content and your quality, and trying to improve every video. And that's like the biggest tip that I can do for me. When I first started posting, I get 10, 15, 30 views. So what? I kept posting religiously day in and day out HitFilm because I just didn't care. I was happy that I found HitFilm, which was a free piece of software that I can actually edit on my computer. So I didn't care about, like all views and everything. And like I said, I was posting on the Instagram just for my friends. And that's all I cared about. And then a couple of my friends kept telling me, dude, you should make these videos longer than a minute. You should go to YouTube. And I'm like, YouTube, I'm having fun here on Instagram just doing 1 minute video. That's where the name came, 1 minute with me. So, you just got to kind of just keep grinding, man. That's all I can really say. Keep grinding and search on YouTube about how to make sure you're maximizing the metadata. Make sure you're making good titles, good thumbnails that are not misleading people, because the YouTube algorithm is very, it will hurt you if you try to trick people into watching videos and things like that. Be true in your titles, be true in your thumbnails, and be true in your tags. Put stuff in the description. I mean, believe it or not, the YouTube search algorithm likes these things. You got to do things that it likes in order to get your video to get out there. A lot of people don't fill out the descriptions. They put nothing in the descriptions. Some people don't put tags. The only people who can get away with that, people like Casey Neistat. He doesn't have any tags on his video, but his videos are like awesome. He doesn't need tags. He just has his name, Casey. So, but us nobodies, I'm religious about the metadata, my thumbnails. I spend just as much time as I do in my videos in the metadata, and I've done that in the last year, and I've noticed the difference. So it takes time, and you just got to do that. So search YouTube about how to, there's one, video influencers. Check out their site, guys. This is the site I use to teach me like the back end of YouTube and how to maximize my views and how to maximize things. Video influencers, check out their channel, guys, and just binge watch that channel about how to build your YouTube channel. Okay, you should try handy seamless transition pack for, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of them out there. I'm happy just doing my cuts and my basic stuff. Mirrorless or DSLR, that you are more recommended for beginners or honestly, it's just like, once you move up to the camera, it's a camera, mirrorless or DSLR. I went for the mirrorless just because it was just cheap. It was something I could afford, honestly, guys. I didn't really think about, a mirrorless or DSLR. It is a learning curve to go from the phone to this. It is a big difference, and especially again, I don't run this in auto mode. I use this in full manual mode. All the focusing. You got to learn how to do exposure. You got to learn about speed. Which the cameras on our cell phones automatically do the speed, but you got to learn about speed, especially like when you're doing. People do photos at night and you get those streaky lines. That's the shutter speed. You got to learn about exposure, shutter speed, and ISO. Those are the three main things that you got to learn about when you start getting to a camera from our cell phones. But our cell phones, if you put them in manual mode, you can control some of those same things. Okay. Hi, greetings from Nagaland, India. India's in the house again. What up, guys? I think it's in Spanish. I can't read, but I see something. Colombia. Hello from Colombia. Any tips on camera settings for landscape video shooting mobile? Landscape video, you should make sure that you're using your that you have your rule of thirds on. The rule of thirds is, I never film without the rule of thirds, guys. I always have it on my phones. Anytime I'm using my Filmic Pro or my standard phone app here, I use my rule of thirds. When you're filming horizons or landscapes, you should line that rule of thirds up. I know that I'm learning about more right now. I'm actually reading a book about composition on photos because I want to in terms use that to help me with my videos. As far as like, I just learned today I was reading about horizontal lines are more, they make people feel more calm and relaxed, which I didn't realize. And it makes sense if you see pictures of the ocean, that is more calming versus lines that are vertical, which is more, has a sense of more power and structure, which, buildings, and looking up, it has more of a power thing. So I didn't know about that. So now, like, just those two tips about filming things with horizontal lines or on a horizontal plane has a more calming effect. I'm gonna start to try to use some of those tips in some of my videos here. Are you hitting the gym, bro? You're looking buff. Dude, thanks. No, I've just been trying to get back on my exercise, man. I'm an old geezer, guys. I'm like 42. No, not 42. How am I? I totally forgot. Oh, I'm 40 years old. So, you gotta stay fit, man. You gotta stay fit, and it keeps the energy level up too. So, I don't have time to sleep all day. So I wanna, that helps you stay in track. Hang on. Let's see. Which other YouTubers do you watch, and which is your favorite? Of course, everybody. I've watched Peter McKay. I watch Casey. I'm actually watching a lot of 3D type channels about, like, I do some 3D work instead of my 4D. So I really want to start integrating some 3D into, compositing 3D elements into some of my videos. So I just watch a lot of tutorials, guys. I'm always out there watching tutorials. And then again, like I said, I do watch, the majors, Casey and Peter McKay and DSLR filmmaker or something like that. I watch his channel quite often. Of course, Brandon Lee, I always watch whenever he posts. He doesn't post too often, but I watch anything he puts up. And I'm always searching just tutorials, video tutorials about photography, video tutorials about movie directors, and just anything, guys. I'm just a YouTube whore. I love YouTube. I'm always just searching stuff on YouTube. What would you do when you hit your 100K subs? Keep doing what I'm doing now. Keep doing what I'm doing now. Just keep making videos. I would love to try to do, the giveaways and things like that, guys. But honestly, I just don't have the time or anything to set up, and I don't have gear. I don't make a lot of money on my channel to go out and buy like cool stuff to give away. And then the companies who do send me stuff, I can't give that stuff away. So it's hopefully in the future I would like to do something like that. That'll be cool. But it's just 100K, even if it was 10K or 100K, I just keep trucking, guys. I try to just keep on trucking. Now, if I hit 1 million, that might be a monumental moment. But hey, from Bangladesh, bro, wouldn't even tell you are 40. I think it's all about the smile. And guys, it's all about no stress. Don't stress. Stress kills. No problem, Max. Thanks. Okay. I'm a big fan of your tech tips, Patrick. Can I get a shout out? Michael, shout out. All right, guys. I was supposed to be editing this video, and I got to get back to work here shortly. So I need to spend a couple minutes here getting tomorrow's video uploaded, and I've actually edited. I haven't even started. So it was nice talking with you guys. I'll see you guys again. Make sure you guys check out my IG. My Instagram is up. I just started Snapchat for those of you who are on there, so I kind of be snapping here and there and stuff like that. Share this video. Keep filming. This is Patrick LeVar. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace. See ya.